inside. When stay inside. When his man goes out, he'll stay in and try and switch. He may end up on that occasionally.
Artis Gilmore tried to drive. He's tied up down low.
Well, that's
grabbing the ball down there is TR.
Well, that's the one thing they've been doing very well. Artis has to make quick moves. They'll go down and scratch, dig, get the jump ball or the steal.
So we have a jump ball at the San Antonio end. Opening moments from McNichols Arena. Denver leading 2-0. This tip goes to San Antonio. Johnny Moore to George Gervin. Nice pass inside, and Ivaroni has bounced out of there hard.
Wayne Cooper down there with a bang, but you can see the body up.
Defense on George Gervin. He threw a bailout pass here. Ivaroni got a nice quick jolt by Coop. The other night, Ivaroni got in quick foul trouble, as did Gervin for San Antonio. We'll see how that goes here tonight. Gervin tries to drive, and he's fouled, and now 2 quick calls down low. And this one's on PR Dunn, and very quickly, Denver's picked up 2 quick fouls.
And no question, they looked for Gilmore once. Twice now, Gervin's tried to do something. So they're going to put the pressure offensively on this Nugget defense.
George Gervin has had himself a very difficult year adjusting to a new coaching technique. Of Cotton Fitzsimmons has gone through a divorce, has played with a sore hand. Now he burned it while cooking. He's been injured during the year, and it's been a psychologically difficult year for him, Bill.
It's been tough, and yet he still bangs some home. Of course, he was injured in a cooking African perch, I read. I've never had that delicacy.
Only if you live around San Antonio. It's a fish I understand that's available around San Antonio. We have a 2-2 tie. Ivaroni banks it in. He's called for traveling.
He hopped. Cotton Fitzsimmons up saying no, but what happened? He caught it and took that NBA hop. No good.
Alex English, who led this Denver team in scoring, first time in forever that that he did not rank very high in the scoring column there.
Illegal D there, Bob. And what you may have noticed again, that time Gilmore ended up on Alex English. So they're trying to switch. Somebody free underneath. Good pass to Dunn.
And TR Dunn scores from the baseline.
They tried to trap. They worked that in practice, trying to trap on the sideline inbounds. Didn't work too effectively.
And to Gilmore, who needs a
Steps.
good game. 3-second violation called on San Antonio. We remain a 4-2 score. Denver leading 4-2. Down very quickly, and a foul's going to be called on Johnny Moore.
If you notice, they got the pass into the 3-second lane to Gilmore. He was called for 3 seconds, almost had a technical on Cotton, but a nice give and go. Inside cut and grabbing. 0-0, Johnny Moore. Nice cut, though.
Here is Fat Lever. What a nickname. And he doesn't look very.
It's not from the body. Somebody was saying one of his brothers couldn't get the Lafayette out. Hyphenated it.
Misses the back end of the 2 free throws, and we have a 5-2 game. Denver leading. Here's that pressure. Denver plays it so well. Gervin, hard to stop at the free throw line. George Gervin.
There's that pride. He wants the basketball. They need a big quarter from him. Nice steal.
Here comes Gervin. Has it blocked by Wayne Cooper. Blocked twice by Cooper. Done. Now the Nuggets running. Fat Lever. Here's English from 12. Won't go Cooper, but there's a foul.
Outside there.
Looks like
Mike
Mitchell. Mike Mitchell.
Now, if you notice, George Gervin, nonchalant at that. You know, he's known as the Iceman. He slaps the ball away. Now he really waits for the ball to catch up to him, thinking he's got it easy. Looked like you bending over for that basketball. And Cooper, 4th in the NBA in block shots, out of the gate with 2 quick ones.
Here's Alex English. He had 33 points in Denver's opening round win. Averaged 27.9 on the year. 9 years in this league from South Carolina. Hits them both, Alex English. And we have a 7-4 ball game. Denver over San Antonio. San Antonio hope to keep this thing close, even hopefully get out in front early, but they've had their problems. Ivaroni takes it down low and gets it to Gilmore. It goes in, but they call a traveling foul.
I don't think he traveled. He fumbled the basketball, never had control. But Ivoroni with a strong move.
Strong move by Cotton Fitzsimmons to argue the call, too.
Well, that's where Gilmore has to react quicker. He should have had it and slammed it.
Here's Cooper. It won't fall. The rebound kept alive. T.R. Dunn comes up with it. Open in the corner. It goes out to Calvin Nat from about 17. Yes. Calvin Nat with 4 points early in this ball game. He had 25 in the opening round game. And it is 9-4, a 5-point Denver lead. Johnny Moore, 0-0 to Ivoroni out on the high post.
Ted Cooper's working hard and deflected out of bounds. Cooper is working hard on Gilmore. That step in the lane that Artis likes, he's taking it away. Can't get the ball into him.
9 seconds on the shot clock. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3,
Good
2.
defense.
They never got it away. Now
24.
The clock ran right out.
Violation. Nobody had control. But right there, he couldn't go baseline, Gilmore. Wayne Cooper, excellent defense.
Cooper 4th in the NBA in block shot this year. Oh, look at that one down the lane. Double dribble.
I'll tell you, that was some cut again by T.R. Dunn, and that's one of their secrets. They give it up when the man makes a good, strong cut and happens to be open.
Denver has 2 turnovers, 4 for San Antonio already. We told you about Denver leading the league in plus margin for turnovers. Here's Gervin. He can't get it in. He's going to be fouled by Alex English, his first of the game. Gervin will go to the line. It's a 9-4 game, 8:41 to go, quarter number 1. Bob Neal and Bill Raftery with you from McNichols Arena in Denver, Colorado.
George Gervin plays hide-go-seek on the foul line. Then he'll go to the low post with the smaller T.R. Dunn. One thing that the Spurs haven't done well is delivered the ball when the man is free in that post area. Gilmore a few times was free. They didn't deliver.
5 points already for Gervin. If he hits this, he'll have 6. He really struggled the other night. He misses that one. Ball lost out of bounds. Going to belong to San Antonio. Wayne Cooper could not control. Wayne Cooper, one of those players that came in the trade. He played his college basketball at New Orleans.
For Butch von Bredikoff, the old Laker Piston coach now at Lafayette.
Gilmore didn't see the pass, but Gervin did. From the line, and it's stripped away. And I think it was Lever who got it. Lafayette Lever, his first personal.
Well, he's answered some questions right now, whether he's interested, has pride or heart, but every time he's had it in a scoring area, he's looked to do something constructive. Good strength for the slight build, and the reach in by both. Fat Lever tagged.
George Gervin just turning 33 years of age. 13th year. Just concluding his 13th. Hits them both this time.
Seeing Cotton sort of straighten a few things out, too. A meeting of the minds.
And we have a 2-point game with Denver. Drive by Lever. Oh, he's so quick. Can't get it to fall, though. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Denver. And there is Cotton Fitzsimmons.
No more frizz ball, huh? No more cotton ball.
Very sophisticated haircut.
Slick.
He is late with the fashions. Alex English loves this baseline shot.
He got away with one there. So he took a few. Little trolley.
11-7 Denver. Johnny Moore trying to get it inside. And we've got an offensive call on
Mark Ivoroni.
He was pushing off trying to get down low on the baseline.
He doesn't take the wide route. He usually nails anybody who's in his way.
Learned that in Italy, I suppose. Wayne Cooper to English.
Good pass, a fumble
nice
there.
Ball movement, but they're going to call traveling as Calvin Nat couldn't control.
Again, give and go basketball, sound. They usually convert that.
Here's Ivoroni. To Gervin, he'll take this one.
Caught. Just midway.
Mike Mitchell. Good board, won't fall, and here's the dominating force of Artis Gilmore.
Doug Moe said of all the centers in the league, his guys say that Artis Gilmore is the strongest at some select company.
And Alex is fouled down on the baseline by Mike Mitchell. That's going to be Mike Mitchell's second foul.
Down in the trenches, you got to work hard. Mitchell may have jogged a little bit there, but this is just rip it apart. Send it in, Artis. Whew.
Pass over their head.
That's the trap again. And you know what's funny? They don't use it much all year. They worked on it today. They haven't done it correctly. They've given up 2 easy goals underneath.
13-9 Denver. Cotton Fitzsimmons was quoted in the paper saying, we're not going to make any changes just for the playoffs. It's too late. And yet he did try to make one. But after you lose by 30, Bill, you got to try to make some changes.
Absolutely.
Here's Gilmore in the lane. As it's stripped away, bank shot doesn't go. Calvin Knapp. Nuggets run. Lever. Good pass. English.
Good run. Oh.
English with 6 points in this first quarter. 6:55 to go, quarter number one. Nuggets 15, Spurs 9. Johnny Moore down quickly, and he banks home his first hoop of the night. Johnny Moore has 2 points. Now we've got
Right back at them. What a play. Fat Lever. What a read. Boy, they make you pay. Don't relax with the Nuggets.
17-11 Denver. Johnny Moore, right side.
The loop.
To Gervin. Oh, what a touch he has. He has so many ways to get the ball off the glass into the hoop.
He may use all of the glass.
Good defensive play by Ivaroni. Gilmore with a rebound. Johnny Moore running, looking for Gervin. Over in the corner, Gervin is defensed quickly, and Moore will try one and get it. Moore with 4 points now. Johnny Moore from the University of Texas, completing his 5th year, had 18 points in the first game.
I think T.R. Dunn has to work a little more offensively to tire George Gervin out. Nice run there, huh? The running one-hander. Little Bob Cousy shot.
It's 19-15 Denver. 5:49 to go, quarter number one, and we've got a timeout. 22nd timeout. Denver with a 2-point lead, and we just have Jeff Cook going into the game for San Antonio. We're starting to see several of the first portions of the substitutions here. We've just about turned the whole teams over on both sides. Turner is in for Denver, so we pick him up on the floor. Bill Hanslick is in for Denver now. And here is John Paxson bringing the ball down for San Antonio, trailing by 3, 24-21.
He's played very well the last 2 weeks. Little double screen for the Iceman.
Mike Mitchell.
Hanslick. But you can
Hanslick
see
just couldn't handle it.
they pressured the ball. I mean, it makes it tough to make your move. You have to turn and strip the defender right here, the ball over your head. You're not an offensive threat till you bring it down. But Hanslick with the foul really helped Mitchell out.
And Mitchell, by the way, as you look at Bill Hanslick from Notre Dame, Mitchell, who is this team's leading scorer, the first guy in ages to lead this team in scoring besides Gervin, scored his first points right there with 2:41 to go in this quarter. Mitchell not a factor thus far.
Mike, a surprise. George Gervin leading this club for a decade almost.
Mitchell from Price High School in Atlanta, Georgia, played at Auburn. Averaged 22.2 points per game this year. Game high was 40, had 23 in this opening game, and only 2 thus far tonight. A great play there. English gets it to Lever. They play so well together.
With Issel in the ball game, it gave Cotton a chance to rest Artis Gilmore because he plays out. He's not that power center. We'll see how they play with the smaller lineup.
Here's Paxson. It can't fall. Shot a little bit off
Good
balance.
anticipation.
Still, he has Gervin down the lane. He'll get this one home. George Gervin now with 15 points. Remember, Gervin had only 16 for the entire first game. 26-25, 1-point game. And
Paxson down there, yeah. Bobby, you saw that anticipation, John Paxson. When you read passing lanes like this, usually a walk occurs as the man turns, but the strip, fine hands, and the recipient of that great play, the Iceman, with one of his many kiss shots, and he's got a few.
And Lever gets the front end of the free throws. He's 5 out of 6 from the line. And 6 out of 7 as he gets the old shooter's rattle. 28-25, 3-point Denver lead. 1:54 to go, quarter number one. Ozell Jones. Mitchell tied up. Jones with a jump hook. It won't fall, and Jones isn't going to be scoring many of those, but he had to take that shot.
Issel down, jamming things up. That's the only shortcoming with Jones in the ballgame.
English, what a move. Can't get it to fall. Good rebound by Jones, and that's the big league rebounding they were talking about that they need from him. Here's Gervin from 15. Banks it from an almost impossible angle. Oh, my.
He's been a delight for me over the years. He can do so many things with the basketball.
17 points in the first quarter for Gervin. Rebound, Jeff Cook. Jeff Cook, who came from Cleveland in December to this San Antonio team. He spells Gilmore. He's 6'10". Here's Mike Mitchell, open from about a 12-footer, and he gets that.
Ozell Jones just pinning the back line of the Nuggets.
Mitchell's first hoop, and that's the first lead change. San Antonio in front, and Issel comes back to change it back to Denver. Now we've got one of those one-pointers. It's 30-29 Denver.
All those fellas that played in the 30s and 40s are enjoying the Nuggets offense.
We've got ourselves a good ball game here. Doesn't look like a 30-point kind of ball game here tonight. That's what San Antonio endured last Thursday night. Here's pass to Gervin. He has 17, now 19 points.
That was that double, only he didn't go over the top. He stepped back to the basketball.
Hensley drives the lane, stripped away by Gervin, but he's going to be called for the foul. On a hold, George Gervin.
Hurt
that's
his hand,
first foul, and that's the handy burn.
Right. Recoiled as he slapped the basketball.
Second-degree burn on his hands, and there's T.R. Dunn.
Mike Evans.
Excuse me, Mike Evans.
Excuse me. We'll see some deep shots right now, Bob. He can really drill the three-pointer. Led the NBA.
Hensley with the front end of the free throw, and he gets his first points of this game. Finishing his 5th year in the NBA, averaged 7.8 points a game this year. Missed the back end, and it's 31-31. 27 seconds to go. Quarter number 1. 17 seconds on the 24-second
There's the high
shot.
play. Hides off the top of the post.
Over Turner. Won't fall. Issel rebound. E.T. they call this young man. Elston Turner. They're going to hold it for the final shot. 9 seconds on the clock. 7.5. Evans can hit the long range. Doesn't get this one.
What do they react when he gets the ball deep?
Well, you can't play him much closer. It's Denver 31, San Antonio 31. We've got ourselves a good basketball game, and it really started changing in San Antonio's favor when the substitutes started coming into the ball game. So the Spurs, who are depleted, are getting help from the bench early here tonight.
You've seen me before in places like...
At the conclusion of the game, we'll be selecting the Light Beer Most Valuable Player of the Game in conjunction with the award. Turner Broadcasting and Light Beer from Miller will present a check for $500 to the National Multiple Sclerosis Foundation in that player's name. Right now, George Gervin is headed for it. 17 first quarter points for George Gervin. He had 16 in the whole ball game last time.
And he's going to be rested now. Of course, he gets the between period rest plus a few minutes. He did look a little tired, missing those 21 days or having those physical setbacks really have shown a little bit, I think, in the playoffs.
Second quarter underway, tied 31-31 from McNichols Arena in Denver, Colorado. Second game of the opening round of the playoffs. Here's Evans. He loves the long range shot. Neither one of them have fallen on his first 2 attempts. Paxson back down quickly for San Antonio. Opportunity to take the lead for the second time in the game. We have Mitchell, Cook, Paxson, Ozell Jones, and Johnny Moore in the game. Here's Cook, Moore in the lane. Can't get his shot off. Paxson, he'll try it from here. Off the glass.
Nice fake. Of course, with Ozell Jones, Dan Issel can bottle everything up. So San Antonio right now having some problems on offense.
Spurs with a 2-point lead, however, Bill. I'm very surprised about that. It looks like Denver would be leading. Calvin Nat, it won't fall. One of the reasons here, and there's going to be a foul on Mike Mitchell. By the way, that's his 3rd.
It sure hurts them. They're depleted as it is. But they call him for over the top, and this maybe was one of those non-calls you'd like to see. Mitchell coming over. Just because he felt he had the arms.
And they're going to have to get him out of there. Mike Mitchell coming off the floor, and David Thirdkill
slowly coming off. He's
not happy.
Delivering a message to the officials.
3 personals on Mitchell. Mitchell has had a very disappointed early game. Only 4 points. San Antonio's leading scorer. From the baseline, it won't fall as Elston Turner couldn't get it to go. Evans whips it around to Issel. He'll drive the lane on you. Won't fall, though. Rebound. Taken down by David Thirdkill.
When you can shoot the ball like Dan Issel, it does open up the drive.
Johnny Moore on the drive. And he's fouled down the baseline. I think they're going to call the foul. Let's see who they are going to get it on.
Elston Turner down there.
His first. Dan Issel concluding a great NBA career this year. We talked to him about it. We may be able to tell you a little bit about that as the game goes along. He's going to quit. He says it plays every game like it's his last. 2 points, San Antonio lead. Denver on the run. Hensley.
Well, they're just coming at them. Ozell Jones didn't turn in quickly enough on that pass there from David Thirdkill. Of course, it cost him at the other end.
Cook tried to set the pick. Turner got around it. Johnny Moore couldn't force the shot in. Gilmore set to come back in. They get it done quickly. Hanslick, third kill. It's batted away, but I think they're going to get a blocking foul on third kill. They got him with a body before Jones got down there, I think.
And David Thirdkill never saw the basketball. He could have had an interception here. He was facing his man, you saw there. Good hesitation there. Hanslick up strong. Of course, he recoils thinking it was a nasty play.
And Gilmore comes back into the basketball game. Gilmore, early in this basketball game, has only 2 points. George Gervin, also after his rest back in, had 17 in the first quarter. Check that. He had 19 in the first quarter.
And not much of a rest.
Hanslick puts Denver up by 1 and now 2. 3 out of 4 from the line for Bill Hanslick. 10:16 to go first half. Bob Neal, Bill Raftery with you from Denver, Colorado. They keep expecting bad weather out here, but today, very nice day of a high of about 50 degrees in Mile High City. Artis Gilmore can't find anybody to give the ball to.
Little emotion, seeing that defense again. They've been able, even though San Antonio is scoring, they've been struggling scoring. Hit the glass, on the way down, scored a goal.
Issel with 6 points. No, wait a minute.
They're not going to score
they're
the
going to
goal.
call a foul, no goal. But I think you're right. That's why Issel's upset.
He's right, too. Ooh! Did San Antonio get away with one right away, taking advantage, the man's momentum taking him away. This is the glass and on the way down. Ozell Jones can leap, though.
Doug Moe wants to converse with the officials. They're not conversing back, however. Ozell Jones picks up his second personal foul, and Issel at the line for 2. .69, 240, finishing his 15th year from Kentucky. Hits the first one, played for Adolph Rupp.
I asked Doug Moe if he thought he could play another year. He said absolutely, no hesitation. That he just feels he wants to quit at the top of his game, has some personal plans in the horse industry.
Back in Kentucky.
Where else?
Had his 6-year-old son here at practice. Said he wants to spend a little more time with that youngster, too. But, you know, he did have a funny line. He said his son, before he had to start school this year, attended more practices on a percentage basis than many of the players he had played with over the years.
Bill Hanslick. That's cute. He is a cute youngster. Hanslick with the step in. Known for his defense.
And Paxson being guarded by Mike Evans. Third kill. Wanted to go to the pick and roll down there to Ivaroni, but that defense stepped in and blocked it again. He's got another personal.
I think Hanslick again, but you can see the pinching moves defensively and down low. And this is, of course, a mismatch for him, but using his strength and body weight to make sure Artis Gilmore doesn't slide inside.
Alex English back into the basketball game for Denver, getting the starting lineup rotating back in here for both teams. The Nuggets have gone up by 4 now with 9:32 to go in the second quarter. David Thirdkill, who played for Phoenix, Detroit, Milwaukee, and when San Antonio found him in April, he was playing pickup games in St. Louis.
He had a lot of 10 days, a lot of cups of coffee.
It's 1 out of 2. David Thirdkill breaks in. He played at Bradley. Defensive specialist primarily.
His nickname was the Sheriff, huh? Used to lock people up.
Issel.
Another give and go.
Yes.
That's great basketball. The foul down underneath by David Thirdkill also, but
his second personal, and Issel has 8 points already.
If you go without the basketball, you see the roll there by Nat. He returns the pass. Just gorgeous basketball. Artis started walking towards the bench. He said, Artis, stay in there. We need you.
Early on, Tello. Early on.
39-34 Denver.
What do you have for Gilmore?
Gilmore has 19 points all in the first quarter. Hadn't scored in this quarter with 9:20 to go.
No, not Gervin.
Oh, excuse me. Pardon. Only 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Only 2.
Unproductive. The foul. They give it to a couple of people. Issel or Yeah, that's who they gave it to. But you could feel Cotton wanting to get Gilmore into the game. They went to him early in the 24-second. Dan Issel got pinned a little bit too low. Should have made a statement out earlier, but Issel did what he could to negate that goal.
Artis Gilmore with only 2 points in this basketball game, and Gilmore was tied up in the lane early, and it seemed to some degree reduce his intensity, Bill.
Well, again, it's the defense. They take it away, and then if he does touch the ball, they swarm, and it makes it very hard because he's more methodical than a lot of those quick-stepping centers.
40-36 Denver, 9:09 to go second quarter. Here's Cooper from 17. Won't go. Gilmore rebounds. He had only 3 rebounds in that first game. Front line scoring, Denver dominating San Antonio 28-10.
Nice pick and roll there, knocked out off of Ivoroni's hands. Nice look by John Paxson.
40-36 Denver, 8:54 second quarter. Alex English.
This is the motion offense where they cut well.
Little jump hook won't go. Turner has it batted away by Gilmore. Gervin to Paxson. Gervin following now. Back to Gervin. Won't go.
That normally is money.
Well played, but wouldn't fall. Alston Turner. Ivoroni has Gervin on a wing to the left. Paxson to the right.
Should have gave it up earlier.
Down to Gervin.
Got away with it, though.
It'll fall this time. 21 points for Gervin now. First points of this quarter.
Everybody likes to dribble that ball in the open floor.
2-point Denver lead. Johnny Moore set to come back into the ball game for San Antonio. Here's Mike Evans from about 20.
He can be streaky.
Doug Moe said he had a streak during the season that was unbelievable, Bill.
If you watch Denver now, they swarm and they also challenge every shot. It makes it tough for you. No relaxing moments.
Ivoroni.
It'll be on Gilmore, I think.
Push off on Artis Gilmore. That's the first one for Artis in the game. Has 4 points, 1 foul. And Artis Gilmore, that man, could be the key inside for San Antonio hanging in here. They're trailing by 4 currently.
But Stan Albeck started a few years ago a golf tournament down there, which they've continued. He's got a 53-inch driver. It's as taller as some of the people he has to play.
I was going to say, that's taller than I am. Here's Wayne Cooper. Wayne Cooper, who's done so very well defensively. 6'10", 220 from New Orleans, finishing his 7th year, came from Portland. And he's 4th in the NBA in block shots. He's one of the reasons that Denver can gamble with that high-pressure defense out in the forecourt.
Well, they've really got 3 centers, too. You figure Issel and Danny Shays, and they throw a different look at you also. And you're right, he's a fine inside defensive player, but he's mobile also.
6-point Denver lead. Ivoroni into Gilmore. Let's see what he can do this time. Yes.
Can't stop that one.
Gilmore with 6 now. 44-40 Denver, 7:28 to go second quarter. Cooper only about 8 feet away. Gilmore gets the board. You can't call them boards anymore. You got to say he gets the glass, and somehow it just doesn't sound right. Gilmore again.
They're going right to him.
He's going to muscle it up there. It wouldn't fall, but he sure did take it to the hole. And back comes Fat Lever.
3. They had a break on the other side. Didn't see it.
Calvin Knapp. And Ivoroni with a rebound. Threw it away.
Backcourt.
Backcourt violation. Good call by referee Bill Raftery. Jess Kersey getting the derisive
They don't miss
cheers.
very many, I'll tell you that. They are right on top of it. Mark Ivoroni with a looping pass. There really wasn't anything for Johnny Moore to do. You see the foot in the backcourt, control in the front.
4-point Denver lead, 6:59 remaining, and quarter number 2 from Denver.
So has anybody actually started saving for college yet?
Oh, not me. No, you got time.
Gosh, Doug Moe, really.
9209.
Gosh, Doug Moe really turning it on this year. People in the profession had a lot of respect for his offensive ability, the rebounds there. But this year able to play soft and then pressure also on the defensive end.
San Antonio down by 4 with the ball, 6:52 to go second quarter. Johnny Moore.
They tried to ISO for George Gervin.
Gilmore. That's a tough shot.
In traffic, too. 2 or 3 people around him.
Gilmore now with 8 points. 2-point Denver lead. Calvin Nat opened up a man of fire, but has been quiet since then. English gets this one. Alex English. 10 points for Alex English.
It's tough to judge when English is releasing the ball when you're guarding him. He hesitates a little. He's standing upright, and he doesn't have to bend down much to release the basketball. Good cut. And look. A little of their own medicine. Spurs retaliating. Nugget style.
Mark Ivoroni with the pass from Artis Gilmore. 46-44 Denver. Here's Calvin Nat.
Good pump.
Elston Turner from Ole Miss. Turner having some problems, but Cooper is there, and the little hook goes right back in.
Gilmore wanted a push off, but you can see with the motion in the open middle, Gilmore really doesn't know where to go defensively.
4-point Denver lead. That was Wayne Cooper's first field goal of the night. Gervin over Turner. Look at that. Oh, my.
Oh, a little bit of magic in there.
23 points for Gervin. 48-46 Denver. Second quarter, 5:23 to go. Elston Turner being guarded by Johnny Moore. And a deflected pass, and Johnny Moore was responsible. The only poetic justice if he could get the hoop. He will get to go to the line. Lafayette Lever with a foul. Second personal on Pat Lever.
His second personal foul.
It's good to take advantage of your man. If he's on the floor, don't wait for him to get up. Just go to that glass, little finger roll. He's still got something left.
Johnny Moore will have 2 shots.
Alabama's T.R. Dunn back in the basketball game for Denver. It's 48-46 Denver. And Johnny Moore could tie it up here. It's the first one. His first free throw opportunity of the night. Johnny Moore from Texas.
The one thing I've noticed, and of course no San Antonio with the follow here, Moore.
Three-pointer.
Denver fell asleep. But over the years, they've been a great running team. To me, they're slower now. How about you? They don't seem to have that court speed.
Absolutely right. Here's Lever from 18. In and out.
Good pump fake. Cooper is back.
Maybe hurt.
Oh, Gilmore, of course, just aggressive, not wanting to hurt him. But you could almost see the hand as soon as he went up in the air, reaching for his back. Good offensive rebound. Gilmore with a nice check at it, just bounces long. Recovering, and right away here, you'll see the hand go, oof.
Wayne Cooper's left leg gets caught here on Gilmore, if you'll watch, and this is the back twist, right there, right over the right leg of Artis Gilmore.
And he's up and ready. Bob Travellini, the chopper, out with the magic hands.
Wayne Cooper says that he likes to get massages to help him get through the long NBA season. I guarantee you he'll need one on that back. Let's hope that's all it is, and it looks like that Wayne Cooper is okay.
Looks pretty good. A lot of weight coming down on you. Fortunately, he didn't have that 53-inch club with him. Artis Gilmore.
Cooper's a very personable young man. We chatted with him at the shoot-around today. And he's had a lot of lessons from Dan Issel on how to play Artis Gilmore. We just want to take a moment here as you look at Doug Moe to remind you that this program is authorized under rights granted by the National Basketball Association solely for the entertainment of our audience, and any publication, reproduction, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited. The announcers for this game have been selected with the approval of the NBA. Cooper to the line. We have a 49-48 San Antonio lead. It's tied now. Cooper 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. Looks like a near full house here at McNichols Arena. They seat 17,000. Cooper gets them both. Had only 12,500 for game number 1 on Thursday night. But the 30-point win may have inspired some folks to come out here and watch these Nuggets.
Sam was talking about it. Here's the ice. They got Gervin low. They got everybody else high. They can't get him the ball. Good job by T.R. Dunn.
On him like
and
glue.
This may go.
It does.
Love it.
23 for Gervin. And if you're T.R. Dunn, you say, what do I have to do? Put a handcuff on him?
That may not help either.
Now, I think he could shoot with handcuffs. He's shooting with a bandage with no problem. Lever, 20 feet away. Only his second field goal. has 10 points in the game, however. 52-51 Denver. Gilmore in
Good.
that paint. Has it blocked by Cooper. Cooper fourth in the NBA in blocking shots.
In fairness, he's gotten a lot of help down there. Makes it tough for the quick move. Ivoroni with the giveaway. But Gilmore unable to really move those feet quickly. He started a nice crossover move, unable to do anything with it. Ivoroni at the other end, chesting up. Here's a good move, but look, he's got people underneath. He's got Lever. And, of course, Cooper really getting it on the way down.
Here's Calvin Nat. Nat with 6 points. First trip to the free throw line. And can't get it to fall. Calvin Nat's playing with a sore knee. You see Jeff Cook coming into the ball game for San Antonio. Ivoroni taking a rest.
I see Buck Williams all year long, and I mentioned to Doug Moe, Nat reminds me of him in the sense of working so hard. And he said he thinks he works harder, so we had a little discussion on that. But a worker is the description of Calvin Nat.
Played his college ball at Northeast Louisiana in Monroe. Beautiful parts of this country.
Bad pass.
Bounced off.
3 against 1. Well, they're just beating him down the. Oh.
Lever's wondering if he's bouncing a football there.
He fought that ball. He
Partially
had
blocked by
boxing.
Jones. Here comes Gervin. I thought he was going to take that.
That's where that speed's been a problem. He hasn't been able to get back.
Can't get it to go. Cooper's back for the rebound. Here comes Lever.
There it comes again.
Handle better this time.
4 against 3. What a walk. But a pretty good try there by Nat. They're beating him down the floor. They're outnumbering him right now, Bob.
Interestingly enough, not being productive with getting it in the hoop, though, and Denver only maintains a 2-point 53-51 lead, and San Antonio's Cotton Fitzsimmons calls timeout with an opportunity to tie the game. 3 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in quarter number 2 from McNichols Arena in Denver, Colorado.
Class is in session with Old School Monday on NBA TV and NBA.com. Get an education in basketball immortality.
Well, San Antonio is out shooting Denver. 20 out of 36 for the Spurs, 17 out of 39 for Denver. That's 55.6% to 44.1. It was just the opposite in game number 1, or almost, a 62% shooting for Denver and 45 or 46% for San Antonio. We talked about Wayne Cooper and Artis Gilmore matching up. We asked Wayne Cooper at the shoot-around today just how he's going to play Artis Gilmore in this game.
First game, I went to Dan after shoot-around and asked Dan how he played him, because I used to take a step off and try to block his shot, and I lose too much ground that way. And Dan said he keep his body against him at all time. And, you know, Dan has had a lot of success against Artis.
Good cut by Cook, and of course English on his shoulder. A little more motion at the time by San Antonio.
Second personal on English, and of course, as you heard Wayne Cooper there, he was talking about the education he's received from veteran Dan Issel on how to play Gilmore. As Issel and Gilmore stand together on the line, they played against each other in college when Gilmore was at Jacksonville and Issel was at Kentucky, and they played together with Kentucky Colonels of the old ABA. They've practiced with each other. They've matched with each other. They've had a career that's just really gone right, almost parallel.
And you almost always notice the good teams, they have communication amongst one another. They're able to help their coaches on the bench. Another dimension.
53-53, 2:58 to go, quarter number 2. Denver has everything they can handle in the banged up Spurs here tonight. Alex English, good give and go to Issel. Wouldn't fall, controlled by Cooper. Issel's good from there. Not this time.
Normally.
English.
Boy, they're out hustling them. T.R. Dunn slapping it off Gilmore.
Denver dominating the rebounds.
Oh, they're aggressive, and that's what makes winners.
We talk about the tight game. This game's been tied 5 times. The lead has changed hands 8 times. It still won't fall this time. Cooper's shot wouldn't fall from the corner, and this time San Antonio gets it because the ball simply bounced over the top of the backboard. The biggest lead in the game, Denver led by 6. San Antonio's led only by 2, and it's tied 53-53 right now. We've got ourselves a good one here in Denver.
Good pin down by, guess who? George Gervin.
Now with 27 points.
Could you believe the spin on that lefty underhand? He's got them all.
I asked him if the bandage would bother his hand, and he looked at me like, are you crazy? I don't think anything would. The shooting percentage for Denver is just atrocious, but Denver is battling for the second and third shots.
Nice block by Gilmore.
2-point lead by San Antonio. Gervin won't fall. Johnny Moore gets it in the paint. It's going to be stripped away with the foul on Fat Lever, and Lever has 3 now. 2-point Spurs lead. They were trailing by 17 or 18 points in the first game at this point, just last Thursday night.
A little different outlook, both on the bench and floor right now. But what Denver does is we watch Mike Evans come in the basketball game. They put pressure on you all the time, and they're relentless. Half-court set, they run. They don't walk. They cut hard. So there's no time, either defensively or in their running game, that they relax, or you can relax.
Calvin Nat, Mike Evans into the ball game for Denver. Johnny Moore at the free throw line. Gets the first one. Moore's 2 out of 3 from the free throw line of life here in Denver.
See Elston Turner, and I really believe he's in the ball game because you've got to make Gervin work.
Spurs with full court pressure, leading by 4. 1:49 to go in the half. Paxson set to come back in for San Antonio.
See, T.R. Dunn missed that open jumper.
Nat against Gilmore. Decided not to try that one. Gets trapped out high. Finds the open man.
That's unusual, isn't it? He's not really...
Mike Evans just not finding the touch here so far tonight. He's hit 1 long-range shot, but that's all. English with the nice pass into Nat, who's tough inside. Fadeaway won't go. Good defense by San Antonio.
Unrewarded, though. You're right. They did an excellent job.
Evans will try the long-range shot again. It won't go again.
People can't believe it.
Jeff Cook gets it to Johnny Moore. 4-point Spurs lead. They're looking for Gervin because he's hot. Has 27 so far in the first half. Gilmore.
See the double up. Good cut. Moore couldn't make it.
Ozell Jones with a good hustle play there to block it, but it remains in the possession of Denver, and Elston Turner cans one from 25 feet. That was a long-range bomb by Elston Turner. His first points of this game.
Interesting substitution.
Second quarter, Denver is only 28% shooting the ball, 7 out of 25. The only reason they're down only by 2 points here is because they've been getting second and third shots. Gervin, 29 points in the first half. He has 12 field goals.
Great composure out there.
4-point San Antonio lead. Issel.
So he's zoning there. They're playing position and letting them exchange on the passing game. The push maybe by Cook as English went to the glass.
The call is
Jones.
Jeff Cook. Paxson comes into the ball game, and Alex English will go to the free throw line with 22 seconds remaining in the half. And now we're going to get Billy Knight going into the ball game for San Antonio, trying to get a couple of these regulars out of here to rest them just for a moment. And Cotton has gone through just about his whole team here. Matter of fact, we've seen everybody but Lenton Towns, who he just picked up from the CBA.
Out of Pittsburgh, he's been all over. Indiana, Buffalo, Boston, Indiana, Kansas City. I'd say he had his bags packed.
11 points for Alex English in this first half. 21 seconds to go in the half. Shot clock and game clock are synced. John Paxson being guarded closely by Mike Evans.
1-4 set by the Spurs.
3-point lead by San Antonio. They'll try to spurt somebody loose. So far, no luck. Gilmore at the buzzer, won't go. Couldn't get it off. Outstanding defense was played by the Denver Nuggets, but the Nuggets are looking at the wrong end for them of a 59-56 halftime score.
Dear Bowflex, I dropped 8 dress sizes. 36.
Unusual development, to say the least, after Denver had just about destroyed San Antonio 141 to 111 in their game on Thursday. Here's a look at the first half statistics, and as you see, we were talking, Bill Raftery, that the Denver Nuggets weren't shooting well.
No, that's their single problem right now, but if they keep getting those shots, they will convert. Not too many bad ones.
Denver with an opportunity to close that lead. Nat can't get it away. English, who had 11 in the first half, comes out firing. Alex English now with 13 in the game. 59-58 San Antonio. Denver won the first one. NBA playoffs happening all over the country.
Little double for the Iceman.
at the end of tomorrow's activity, which we'll tell you about in a little while, TBS will have broadcast 7 playoff games in 4 days. And that was Johnny Moore.
And Don Ellis has made every one of them.
That's right. The traveler, the hitchhiker. I think he hitchhiked in here. 61-58, San Antonio.
Moore on Alex English. They went right to it. That's what makes good teams. Any mismatch, read it, deliver.
Alex English, the poet laureate of this team. He has 2 books of published poetry out. He's not just playing with it. The man is an excellent poet. Matter of fact, he wrote one about a grasshopper, and they've nicknamed him the Grasshopper Person. Fits for a lot of reasons.
Little throwaway there.
Out of bounds, Denver ball. Denver with a chance to take the lead. It's Spurs 61, Denver 60.
Mike Mitchell with the 3. He's got to get on track for San Antonio as well.
Wayne Cooper.
He's going to be on Mike Mitchell, number 4. You know, he looks frustrated out there. Not himself, really. And there's a differential, huh?
And look down here as you look at the 29 for Gervin, but look at Mike Mitchell. Only 4 points, 3 fouls, and now he just got another one for 4. There you look at the scoring for Denver. It was 11, and of course that's outdated now because English already has scored and has 13 points, but that was your halftime score.
I think that was Ivaroni. Yeah. That's another one with 4 now. Mike Mitchell?
Mitchell and Ivaroni, and San Antonio can certainly not afford to get any more people in trouble because Denver, even though they're trailing in the game, about to tie it up here, I think. Calvin Nat ties it at 61. Denver's been dominating inside already. And here are 2 of the forwards for San Antonio who've got problems. Calvin Nat gets them both. 62-61. Denver Nuggets. Apologize for any audio problems we've had. We're having a little bit of problem with them here at McNichols, but we'll work on those and get them straightened out for you. Hope you're enjoying the game. It's a dandy NBA playoff game.
And a bump. Boy, T.R. Dunn did everything right, and George Gervin still got free to catch the ball and then lean in and draw that attention.
T.R. Dunn has his 2nd personal foul.
First team foul for Denver.
And Gervin will go to the line to shoot 2. Gervin with 29 first half points. And 30. In case you're interested, Gervin's high for the year is 47. He's certainly got a shot at that. Had only 16 in the first game and averaged 21, a little more than 21 points a game this year. It's not been one of Gervin's great years. First time since, I think, 76 that Gervin did not lead the Spurs in scoring. Mike Mitchell did. 63-62 Spurs.
And he still had 21 points a game. And again, this is
That's
nickel,
5.
It's a nickel dimer, though. I'm not fond of that one.
Ivaroni will have to take a seat, and Ozell Jones comes in, and Ivaroni cannot believe it. He had early foul trouble in his first game here and had only 5 points. Ivaroni goes out of this game now. Will probably be out for a long time with only 4 points in the ball game. 9:57 to go, quarter number 3 from McNichols Arena in Denver. Bob Neal and Bill Raftery.
Illegal D. Ozell Jones down beneath the foul line. So Scotty Robinson backing up Cotton down there. Boy, Cotton has been hot.
And it's a technical. Had a warning earlier in the game. Alex English will do the technical honors. Chance to bring the Nuggets to a tie, and he does.
Race up the 24-second shot clock. Denver keeps possession.
New 24 seconds, and there comes the technical on Cotton Fitzsimmons. You saw it coming on your screen.
He was looking for it. He kept saying Ozell Jones went back and forth. He didn't stay beneath the lane.
Alex didn't even have to leave the free throw line. That's this one, too.
Just Kersey kept looking away. Cotton a little earful.
17 points in this ball game for Alex English now. He had 33 in the opener. And it's a 1-point Denver lead, 64-63 with 9:50 to go in the 3rd quarter.
No 2-man basketball. Fat Lever and English working to one side.
Nice pass inside.
It's going to be
a mugging down there by Artis Gilmore, I think, or Ozell Jones. I believe it's Gilmore.
And that's just a size foul. You're big, you turn around. Here's this guard who doesn't belong in the 3-second lane, just shooing him away. That's just the bigness of Artis Gilmore.
Lever only weighs about 170 pounds. Gilmore comes in at about 260. Only a 90-pound giveaway there.
They've got everybody out now. This is to try and cause in the loop pass to English. Good help defense by San Antonio. They drag everybody high, and then they try and play some post basketball.
We'll keep a close eye, as will you, as you watch here, to see what kind of subtle coaching changes happened at halftime. And what we'll see, the foul situation is going to play a big role for San Antonio. 2 men, one with 5, Ivoroni, and Mitchell with 4. Good tight D by Johnny Moore, out of bounds. It's going to belong to San Antonio. Chance for the Spurs to take the lead again. This game's been tied 8 times. The lead has changed 12. The Spurs score here, it'll be 13 times. Gervin from 18. Good.
George Gervin.
They're trapping, and of course San Antonio now banging that ball around the perimeter and finding somebody.
33 points in this game for George Gervin. Calvin Nett. T.R. Dunn doesn't score much, but he can sure play defense. Tonight he's wondering about it, though, as Gervin has really worked him over. Have a call down low, and it's going to be on Ozell Jones, I think.
That's number 4.
Fouls on Ozell Jones.
His 4th, as Bill just told you. And the Spurs continue to lead by 1, 65-64. Ozell Jones, they don't want to see him doing this, but he was left out there by himself. Gilmore with a nice pass to Jones.
Gilmore finding people now. He's not really getting himself free, but he knows there's 2 or 3 people around, and here they fell asleep on defense.
They sure did, and Ozell Jones had to pick up his 5th foul because they fell asleep on defense, and Jeff Cook coming in now.
Now that shouldn't happen, but when you have a post player who's being double and triple teamed, he knows right away somebody's free. Ozell Jones got a hole, and the pass was delivered.
And here's Jeff Cook in for Jones. Cotton Fitzsimmons with a word or two for the rookie. And Jeff Cook came here from Cleveland back in December, came to San Antonio, 6'10", 225. Play tough inside, had 11 in the first game. That's spending the night at the free throw line here in the second half. Finally hits one, missed his first 2. Gets both of these. 11 points for Calvin Nett. 67-66. San Antonio maintains the 1-point lead. Gervin's tied up.
Good defense.
Alex English and George Gervin will jump it up at the San Antonio end.
Well, they've been really sniffing out Gervin and Gilmore. Anytime they have the ball, they draw a crowd right away. Alex English leaving his man, Jeff Cook, who did a nice thing, moved, presented himself.
Be interesting to see if Denver starts doubling and tripling Gervin. Of course, everybody does that. See if Gervin can find an open man and somebody else can start scoring for San Antonio. Who is the question?
Every jump.
Yeah, it didn't go up exactly right. One of the reasons they discontinued so many jump balls in the colleges. Although after spending a season doing college basketball, Bill, I vote for bringing the jump ball back. I think it's a good play. I don't like that clock.
Yeah,
in
it can
colleges.
change at a pivotal time.
Sure can.
Punish
Gervin
you late
gets
in the game.
They're all over Gervin. Here's Johnny Moore, and he can shoot from there, and does.
He's been quiet. Averages approximately 13 points a game. And you found your answer. Gervin gave it up.
Johnny Moore has 13, as a matter of fact. Wayne Cooper doesn't get anything. And Jeff Cook says, look what I found. Here comes Johnny Moore on the run.
Oh, good rebound.
Oh, that's a man's game in there, folks.
Big time rebound.
69-66, San Antonio. Calvin Nett over to Lever. Alex English thought he was going to shoot it from there. Well, he does, and gets it.
Well, Calvin Nett down below with Jeff Cook. They've been taking shots at one another. They both ended up on the floor.
This game is heating up. You can just, I don't know if you can feel it on the television or not, but courtside here, the intensity and the contact is definitely picking up. 1 point San Antonio lead. 7:13 to go, third quarter. Gervin has it stripped. It's a 2 on nobody. Lever.
Good defense by Dunn. Of course, he's entitled to a few. Gervin's had him pretty much in command all game.
The lead has changed again. Back to Denver, 70-69.
A story of iconic rivals.
I just want to be hanging around him. That's my main.
Nice play. Both defenders jumped out to play Alex English. Nat rolled to the glass. The pass delivered.
13 points for Calvin Nat now. He's been relatively quiet in this game offensively, and it's knotted at 72. 6:20 to go, quarter number 3. Look at the defense.
Very good. Every pass tough. Done with the deny and the steal. He's going to get, oh, they did give it to Gervin. Good call. Or Moore. Moore trying to come up with it.
Third personal for Johnny Moore.
Both defenders jumped out. Heads up play. Lever to Nat. That's pretty basketball.
And we were talking about Denver's front line dominating this ball game, and scoring they certainly have. A lot of those are second effort shots too. That comes out of English, Calvin, Nat, Cooper. Denver has, by the way, 13 second chance points. 73-72 Denver as T.R. Dunn. You look at the Alabama graduate. Hits them both. Just completing his 8th year in the NBA. 2-point Denver lead. Johnny Moore having real problems with Fat Lever, just playing all over him. Jeff Cook leaving alone pretty much out high.
Nat just knocked Moore to the floor.
No blood, no foul. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Didn't draw iron. It's going to buzz. 24 seconds.
You've been talking about the defense. They do an outstanding job. They don't let you get the ball where you would like to get it.
Deny the pass. Here's Nat, 16 feet. He scores.
Quick 20 by Cotton now. Could slip away quickly if they start lighting it up.
And they're on their feet in McNichols Arena. 76-72 Denver. That man, Cotton Fitzsimmons, trying to put his ragtag injured team back in the game. Here's action from last night. Utah upsetting Houston 115-101. Adrian Dantley, 34 points. He was almost unstoppable. Milwaukee beat Chicago. And today's action, overtime in Dallas. We hope you saw that one on TBS, 124-121. Kiki Vanderway, by the way, led the way in overtime for Portland with 8 points. It was L.A. just clobbering Phoenix 147-130.
Good look. And from behind English, Johnny Moore and Cook twice now presented himself to the basketball for an easy delivery.
That's 3 on English, and Jeff Cook goes to the line from Idaho State. Had 11 points in the first game in a reserve role. He was traded from Cleveland to San Antonio for Edgar Jones and some cash.
Had a little stay with the Washington Lumberjacks also. Not easy for everybody. You can see the foot speed there.
It's Denver ball. Good play by Fat Lever.
Pretty good reaction by Artis Gilmore, but he's at a disadvantage with those quick guards sprinting after the ball.
Denver threatening to build here. Inside to Nat. Slapped away. Look at the hustle.
Boy,
English on the turnaround.
Again, Lever doing something. Jump ball. They are so aggressive. They make up for poor shooting, all-out effort all the time.
You may be wondering about how many times a whistle sounded. How about 61 times in 31 minutes? One every 30 seconds.
They're going to be out of breath themselves, the officials.
38 fouls, 23 turnovers. But, of course, a lot of that's due to this aggressive defense. Both teams are really playing it that way tonight. 4-point Denver lead, and Cooper gets it on the baseline and is open for the 6-footer.
That's an assist for Fat Lever.
Mike Mitchell, who just scored for San Antonio, averages 22 plus a game. Here he comes again. Now he's getting back hot again.
Going to that hot man, aren't they?
Has only 8 in this game.
Very subdued.
2-point game again, but Mitchell came right back. If he lights up, San Antonio could stay in here. We were talking about somebody having to pick up the scoring slack for George Gervin, as they've been all over Gervin. He's, by the way, on the bench right now, taking the rest. No, he's not. Here comes Paxson in the game, and Gervin is in the game. Issel also comes back in for Denver.
You've seen me before in places like this. You've seen
TV.
Well, we're down to it. 10 minutes, 34 seconds. San Antonio can get out of town here with a win. Mike Evans from 17. He has been cold tonight. He's their best long-range shooter, and it hadn't been going.
Good recovery by Cooper.
Evans is trying everything to get that shot off. Can't. Ansley from 14.
Steps.
Called for steps. A turnover. No, 3 seconds delayed. Good call, Bill, and it's going back the other way. A chance for the Spurs to take a 10-point lead, which would be the biggest by either team in this game.
And their defense has really picked up. Look at this. It's going to be on Gilmore. Mike Evans was hooked on his knee.
That was a sight to see. It looked like Gilmore was swatting a fly.
He was furious.
Watch this.
Mike Evans looks like he doesn't belong. Looks like a little bump on his knee.
Rebound, Gervin. Another opportunity for the 10-point bulge for the Spurs. 9:56 to go in this game.
3.
It won't go. Rebound controlled by Billy Knight. Gervin went down after the shot. Alex English about to go back in. Here's Gilmore.
We're going to call a walk. And in fairness to Gilmore,
it looked like he was bumped.
Cooper gave him a heck of a bump. That's what you have to do against the big guy. Good. Now you know why coaches have a lot of gray hairs, huh? And get upset once in a while.
Here's Alec English.
Nobody popping out.
Elston Turner.
Let's see, Cooper here. They just switched again. It's going to be on Jeff.
And it's going to be on Jeff Cook. In the last 5.5 minutes, that's a second personal on Cook. San Antonio has outscored Denver 21-7 to take this 8-point lead. But I might say that in about the last 30 seconds of game action, Denver has been able to stop the onslaught, and this is Denver's chance to regroup, Bill.
So they got to make a little run now.
Doug Moe has not had a good time here tonight. His team has trailed much of this second half. Denver, however, has outscored in San Antonio 20-11 since the 9:34 mark of this game. You look at the scoring, Gilmore, Moore, and Mitchell picking up some of that scoring here in the second half. Gervin, of course, with a great game, and English, Lever, and Net, the top scorers for Denver. Spurs down by 1. 3:27 to go in the game.
What a pick by Ivoroni. Not good judgment, really.
And he's going to have to sit down.
I'm fond of the way Ivoroni plays. Now, he's into the game. He's physical. But poor judgment in the sense of running right into the man. He certainly got George Gervin free. But the foul.
Well, Bill Raftery, you're going to have to get your suit out here because already Ivoroni, Mitchell, and Ozell Jones have fouled out of this game and already depleted by injuries. Cotton Fitzsimmons is looking for help.
He does, and of course Cook with 4. He's got to be careful.
1-point Denver lead, 3:21 to go in the game. Nat around the pick, won't fall. Rebound, Johnny Moore. Johnny Moore out of Texas. Chance for the Spurs to take the lead. 3 minutes remaining in this game. Oh, the battles down low are incredible. It's going to be on Cooper. That has been a war tonight, folks.
Wayne Cooper has showed me some inner strength. I mean, watch him compete for that post position. Get over the top there. Excellent effort. The goal negated by the earlier foul.
And Gilmore goes to the line. Artis Gilmore has 15 in the game tonight, has played almost all the way, had very little rest. Wayne Cooper has 5 fouls now.
That's the old story.
Big miss by Gilmore.
A lot of summer days to rest too when you're down 1-0. You need a win. You don't want to get tired.
That's for sure. Well, Artis Gilmore, he may have been showing his tiredness with that miss. Not much arch on the ball. That one won't fall either. 2 big misses by Gilmore.
That's an interesting point because sometimes you don't bend the knees as much. You don't get into that particular shot.
Even when you're that strong, it counts. Nuggets by 1.
The motion again.
Here's Cooper.
Unable to get out. Gilmore.
Hits it. 14 in the game for Cooper. And as the announcer likes to say, they're not booing, folks. They're saying Coop.
Gilmore's got him.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, tough pass and break for San Antonio.
Gervin for 3. Won't go. Moore at the free throw line and gets it back into Gervin. He'll put it up again. It won't fall. Jeff Cook won't go. Tip in, I think, either Gilmore or Gervin.
I'll give it to Gervin.
Gervin
But
with
Jeff,
40 points in this game.
Jeff Cook's played well also.
1-point Nuggets lead. 3-point Nuggets lead. Alex English with 27 now. 109-106 Denver. Exactly 2 minutes remaining in this basketball game. And what a game it has been. This San Antonio team playing with injuries. Banks is out. Robertson out. Gervin hurt. Mitchell hurt. 3 players on the bench, and yet they hang in.
Good denial.
Gilmore hooks. Rolls in. And a big roll for Artis.
Cooper needs a timeout.
The basketball movies you love are now on NBA TV.
We knew we were mirrors of each other. We were going to see each other a lot.
I'm sick of being so average.
We've got the movies that brought basketball to the big screen.
Now get up on your feet. It's only the first half and there's time enough yet for a victory.
It's the Pisces combination that'll make it all work.
I don't care what the 9209.
Doug Moe and his Denver Nuggets on the floor. Denver leading 109-108. 1 minute, 41 seconds remaining in this one, folks. From McNichols Arena in Denver, Colorado. Bob Neal and Bill Raftery with you. Hope you're enjoying this game as much as we are. The wave starting in the crowd. You'll see it come around here in a minute, but right now the players are concentrating on what they're doing. 128, 127, and clock ticking. Denver up by 1. Shot clock down to 5. Tipped away.
Cook's hands
Recovered.
up again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Violation. Good call. Just Kersey right on top.
San Antonio down by 1. Clock to 42.
Little screen for Gervin low. There's Gilmore in the 3-second lane.
Shot clock to 13. To 10. Gilmore down low. He should score here. Can't get the hook.
Cook.
Jeff Cook.
Weak side rebound. Tell you, he's had a good ball game.
30 seconds to go in the game. San Antonio by 1. 112-111. Lever. Cooper. Calvin Nat. Billy Knight all over him. Double team. Almost stolen. 19, 18. Shot clock to 9. Lever. Off balance. Won't go. Rebound. George Gervin. Big free throws coming up here for George Gervin, who has 40 points. Make it 41. George Gervin with 41 playoff points here tonight. Had only 16 in the first game, but you had to know the Iceman would return.
Oh, he did. Of course, this one can make it 3 and then forces. Well, now it's on 2.
113, 111.
Without advancing the basketball, so they have the choice. That was the one. A little easier to get the deuce than the 3.
8 seconds remaining. Let's see if Denver can get it in this time. They've got the same alignment.
Same set. You're right.
They still can't get it in. Finally to Cooper. 7. You see the time down. Cooper on the baseline. It's a tough shot off balance. Won't fall. Jeff Cook gets a rebound. Buzzer goes off. The clock says the game is over. Cook gets a chance to shoot the free throw. Nobody cares about this but Jeff's mom.
They forced Wayne Cooper to handle the basketball, eliminated the inside action, forced him to dribble at baseline. And then I think Jeff Cook, he just waved in disgust, but a terrific game for Jeff Cook.